Okay, so welcome to Sammy's Skull Serenade series, man. This is his second series on the channel, and I really do appreciate it. This one's going to be absolutely amazing, just based on the reaction list that I have received. The series is called Sammy's Skull Serenade, which is absolutely awesome. And let's not even waste time, man. Let's begin straight off with one of my favorite bands, man, Alter Bridge, Pay No Mind. Let's rock and roll. For those of you who want to get a little bit more details on the series product that we're offering, as you know, link is down in the pinned comment. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. I like that hook a lot. I like the hook a lot. Instrumentation's quite heavy, but I'm actually enjoying it. I think I'm starting to get a little bit of a palette for this kind of instrumentation, to be honest. I actually am quite enjoying it. I kind of feel like, I'm not entirely sure, but I kind of feel like this track is about compliance here. I think it's kind of like just complying blindly. Do you know what I mean? That's how I just feel about it. Where it's like, we just follow blindly. This is how we are in today's world. And actually, we've been like that for a while as well, in terms of just complying. As long as we can put some food on the table, regardless of what's happening around us, you can see everything's sort of like regressing and degenerating, right? But we don't want to rise up too much, because that can affect our lives. And specifically now, in today's day and age, just based on what is going on politically and what is going on ideologically, it is actually criminal. It is criminal, the silence that we are experiencing from the large majority of people. People are just quiet. Like, people just, I kind of feel people are starting to wake up. More people are starting to sort of speak out, but not enough of the important people. I kind of think that they've all been swept by the system, and they just comply, and that's just criminal. Anyway, carry on.
We pay no mind. We pay no mind at all. We must be blind. When will this ever stop?
See, we must be blind. No, we're not blind. We can see it. Everyone can see it. Everyone can see what is happening. No one's blind to this. Everyone sees what's happening. Everyone knows that what is happening is wrong. But everyone's too scared to talk about it, because the institutions have completely been hijacked by the elites and the powerful. And God forbid you go against that grain. They'll trash your life. Specifically, someone who has to show up to work, works for somebody, relies on a paycheck, to put their kids through school and things like that. If they get too vocal about it, right, the institutions will literally just be like, okay, listen, you're fired. And they'll just wreck your whole life. They'll wreck your entire career. But the people who do have the money, the people who are not beholden to corporates and things like that, those are the people that are supposed to be speaking up. Those are the people that are supposed to be like, no, this is ridiculous. We can't have this kind of ideology. We can't be doing this to our children. You know what I mean? We can't not live in the truth. You know what I mean? Because that's where we're moving away from the truth, like, every day, right? So yeah, man, we're not blinded. We just choose to do nothing about it.
When the last man falls, we'll be the first to rise and call you out. We'll be the first to draw the line.
I like what he said over there, because that is exactly how it is. Like, the more people stand up, the more people stand up. Do you know what I mean? That's what actually happens. The more people sit down, the more people sit down. That's just the way it is, right? The only way you're going to empower anybody is there needs to be this chain reaction in society where people stand up and other people will have the strength and they'll have the motivation to follow. Nobody wants to sort of stand up on their own, but the more people stand up, the more they feel secured in that community to stand up against what is wrong. And everybody knows what is right and wrong. You're not stupid. No one's stupid. We're partially educated adults, and unless you are delusional, right, you know what's right, you know what's wrong. Do you know what I mean? And if you're one of the people that you know what's right and you know what's wrong, and you choose to remain silent, and you choose to be like, okay, no, these are my beliefs, and then a mob comes for you, and then you flip, right? Then you got no respect. Like, you get no respect from me, right? Because it's either you have morals and you have your virtues, or you don't. Do you know what I mean? So you'll get no respect from me. Do you know what I mean? It's either you stand for something or you don't stand for something, right? And these people that'll say something, they'll have the courage to actually say something, and as the mob hits them, they immediately go back on it and be like, oh, I didn't know, I need to educate myself. What kind of coward, what kind of pussy are you? Seriously, right? It doesn't matter if you acquiesce to the mob. It doesn't matter, right? That's all they want, because the moment you apologize, they will control you forever. The moment that's what they want. They're not going to forgive you. They don't care about you. They will forever hate you. You'll be forever in their black book, right? But they just want to see you grovel. That's what they want to do. They want to see you grovel, and they want to keep you under that thumb. The only way to not get cancelled is to not get cancelled. That's it, right? You can't get cancelled if you don't want to. If you don't allow yourself to get cancelled, you can't get cancelled. Yes, it'll come. It'll come with heat. It'll come with a lot of heat, right? But it's either you stick by your values and either you stick by your morals, or you don't. You know what I mean? And the thing is that at least if you stick by your morals, you will actually have the respect from one side of the aisle, right? But if you flip-flop, then you lose respect from both sides, because the mob is going to take you down because they want to take you down anyway. And the other side's going to be like, you couldn't stand by your own virtues and you couldn't stand by your own morals. I mean, I can't respect you. You know what I mean? So you literally just set out alone, right? So either you stick by your standards or you don't stick by your standards. That's just the way it is.
Expose us for the fools we are. We pay no mind. We pay no mind at all. We must be blind. When will this ever stop? When the last man falls, who'll be the first to rise and call you out? We'll be the first to draw the line.
Where's that guitar solo?
So entitled since the day that you were born. Still we hear you screaming, give me more, give me more.
Hey.
So entitled since the day that you were born. Still we hear you screaming, give me more.
So over here, I kind of feel like he's speaking to the indoctrination. He's speaking to how the system gets control of you literally from the day you're born, right? You're born into a system. You're born into this pipeline to comply, right? So he's speaking to that. Like, since you were born, this is what you were doing. This is what to actually break out of that mold is unbelievably difficult, right? Because you're indoctrinated from the moment you're born into the system. The system controls you from then, right? It's designed that way. It's part and parcel of everything. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
Give me more. So embodied since the day that we were torn. You got away with murder. I will let you let me more. We pay no mind. We pay no mind at all.
Hey.
We pay no mind. We pay no mind at all. We must be blind. When will this ever stop? When the last man falls, who'll be the first to rise and call you out?
You know what? The instrumentation is not actually heavy. I've changed my mind. Like in the beginning, I'm like, oh, this is a bit heavy. It's actually not. It's actually pleasant. I'm actually enjoying this. It's actually pleasant. It's not that heavy. I don't know. What are you doing to me? What are you people doing to me? You're changing me. You're changing me.
Who'll be the first to rise and call you out? Who'll be the first to draw the line and walk and make you pay the price for what you are?
Hey.
But in the end, we'll pay no mind.
The end will pay no mind. Fire. Once again, Alter Bridge being direct. Once again, Alter Bridge coming to you straight with the truth and literally talking to you direct. Direct, man. Not going around the bush with anything. Fire. I actually really enjoyed this track. Would I put it up there with one of the best tracks of theirs? There's so many good ones, right? There's so many damn good ones. I'm going to say I'd put it just beneath. I mean, it's a very enjoyable track. This is something that I would put on my playlist and just let it, let the normal progression of my playlist go, and if this one pops up, great, I'd like to listen to it. But there are others that are just so hot that would be at the top of my playlist. So it's a great track. It really is a good track. But this one I'm not gonna put at the top like I've done others. You guys let me know what you think down below, man, and I'll catch you in the next one.